Yo, Avengers! Welcome back to Athletic Avengers, where we break down the hottest takes in sports. Today, we're diving into Hall of Famer Tracy McGrady's recent statement on Gil's Arena that's got the NBA world buzzing. T-Mac basically said no player in today's league comes close to matching his prime self. But with a twist, if Tatum was a guy that took mid-ranges, I would say Tatum. He elaborated that he sees bits of his own game in Jayson Tatum like the fluidity and movement, but Tatum's reluctance to rely on mid-range shots holds him back from that elite comparison. Is McGrady delusional, or does the former scoring beast have a legitimate point? Let's unpack his career accomplishments, failures, and some key comparisons to see where this lands. Stick around till the end for my verdict. This could spark some serious debate in the comments. McGrady's career accomplishments. The scoring phenom Tracy McGrady, aka T-Mac, was a straight-up offensive wizard during his NBA run from 1997 to 2013. Drafted straight out of high school by the Toronto Raptors in 1997 9th overall, he quickly became one of the league's most electrifying talents. His prime hit its peak with the Orlando Magic from 2000 to 2004, where he transformed into a scoring machine. Scoring titles and peak stats, T-Mac led the league in scoring twice. 32.1 points per game in 2002 to 2003, fourth in MVP voting, and 28.0 PPG in 2003 to 2004. He dropped a career-high 62 points in a single game against the Wizards in 2004, showcasing his ability to score from anywhere, pull-ups, drives, threes, you name it. Over his career, he averaged 19.6 PPG, 5.6 rebounds, and 4.4 assists across 938 games, with playoff averages bumping up to 22.2 PPG. All-Star and All-NBA honors, 7-time All-Star 2001 to 2007, 7 All-NBA selections including 2 first-team nods in 2002 and 2003. Despite all of that, he never got past the first round as a star blew a 3-1 lead in 2003. In Houston 2004 to 2009, he had epic moments like a monster dunk over Sean Bradley in 2005, but teams like the Mavericks and Jazz bounced him early every time. He averaged over 25 points per game in multiple series, but critics point to poor supporting casts and his own inconsistencies. His only finals appearance, a bench role with the 2013 Spurs, where he played minimal minutes in a 7-game loss to the Heat. No ring for T-Mac. McGrady's style draws comparisons to legends like George Gervin for that silky, smooth scoring. Peers like Paul Pierce and Kobe Bryant called him one of the toughest to guard. Kobe even said T-Mac had all the tools. In the modern game, analysts say he'd thrive with spacing and pace, potentially averaging even higher with more threes. T-Mac sees his game in Tatum, but wants more mid-range. Prime T-Mac's explosiveness and 30-plus points per game edge out Tatum's efficiency in ring. KD and Luka are close comps, but T-Mac's athleticism was unique. But only if Tatum embraces the midrange more. Tatum's got the size 6'8", scoring versatility, 28.0 PPG career playoff average, and championships, 1 ring with Boston in 2024. But T-Mac's point is about fluidity and speed. Prime McGrady was faster, more explosive, and a better pure scorer in isolation. Tatum relies heavily on threes, 37% career and drives, while T-Mac mastered the mid-range pull-up, which is fading in today's analytics-driven league. Does McGrady have a point, or is he delusional? Look, T-Mac isn't totally delusional. He's got a solid point rooted in his undeniable talent. In his prime, he was unguardable, dropping 30-plus effortlessly in a less efficient era. If we're talking pure scoring ability and athleticism, yeah, today's players like Tatum or Durant are close. But McGrady's peak, those 32 points per game season, sets a high bar that few match without the team's success. His Tatum caveat shows self-awareness. He's not blindly hyping himself. That said, the no one comes close vibe feels a bit exaggerated when you factor in his playoff failures and injuries. Modern stars like Giannis, Jokic, or Embiid dominate in ways T-Mac couldn't consistently. Rings, MVPs, and two-way impact. It's classic old head bias. Every legend thinks their era was tougher. But credit to McGrady for sparking the convo. It's why we love hoops debates. What do you think, Avengers? Is T-Mac spot on, or is he sleeping on today's talent? Drop your takes below, smash that like button if you want more NBA breakdowns, and subscribe for the next one. Peace out.